Yeah, so you're talking about your table?
Yeah, I might end up getting a table.
Yeah?
Yeah, just build one. You know what I'm saying? That would be cooler than setting on my podcast at my table that I built.
See, what I thought would be dope would be like if you make a table right and then you spray paint like your logo on it, and then after that you like gloss it over.
Oh yeah.
I thought that'd be dope as fuck, yo.
See, I had that same idea for a rolling tray table, where it's a specific table that's built for rolling on.
Yeah.
But I was gonna like chisel out the top layer and lay like Swisher Sweet like wrappers in there, the ones that I collected over the years, and just different companies Swisher Sweet pack like style packets.
Yeah.
And I was gonna cover it in like a resin top and have it like glossed over so you could like see my adventure through smoking. I never did that shit, but I collected like 500 packs for the idea.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
That was the coolest part. At the end of the shit, I was like, how many packs of these shits do I have? And I just started counting, and I was like, nigga, that's 500. Damn, I was smoking.
You have 500 packs, yo?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's a lot big.
That's like the zip packs and like the boxes, because there was a company called Good Times, and Good Times was making, Good Times was actually making some pretty good shit. They was making flavors that Swishers wasn't making, and that's why they were giving my service. And then you could get, I think it was like, at one point they had like 4 in a pack or some shit like that, and then they dropped down to 3, but they just had flavors that I was like, oh shit, nigga, pineapple, and then it was like chocolate swirl, nigga. I didn't never thought I could smoke a chocolate swirl, nigga. Like,
yeah. See, I'm kind of like that right now with vapes, bro. Somebody got me addicted. I'm not gonna say her name, but she got me addicted, and I always fuck with her with that shit. But see, like, I just got like this whole red apple. Get that whole hit.
Yeah, see, try that right there.
I got you.
That one's by, the company is by Elf Bar.
Oh, see, look, my brother has an Elf Bar. He just let me try his. It's called Sunset. They taste like those peach tahini rings. You know what I'm talking about? Tastes just like that, bro.
There's a soda, the red apple soda.
Oh yeah. Tastes just like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I fuck with that red apple soda heavy. People don't know about that. Like, people sleep on that.
That was good. I like that.
Yeah. I would like to say it's a hood favorite, but I don't think it's a hood favorite.
I don't think so.
I don't think red soda is a hood favorite. I like red apple.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I never been a big fan of like, what's that shit called? Like Big Red, like, you know, the cream sodas.
I never been cream soda though.
See, I never been a fan until I went to prison, because like when I went to prison, that's like a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you get the blue cream soda or the big blue soda.
Okay.
You melt some Jolly Ranchers inside your pot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you melt the Jolly Ranchers down, get them all nice and watery and shit like that. You got to be careful though, because sometimes they'll melt your shit. You got to keep an eye on the water, because you don't have enough water. The water will burn off, and the Jolly Ranchers will just melt to the hot plate.
Oh yeah.
Because it's basically like a griddle. It's a hot plate,
yeah.
but it's a pot for water. Well, you can rig it where you put 2 pieces of copper to bypass, because it has like a little thermostat on it, where it cuts it off at like 80 degrees.
Oh wow.
Well, you can bypass that hole, and then you can actually get that bitch like rolling.
Real talk, if during the apocalypse, the prisoners might be the niggas that make it.
I'll say
like,
this: resourceful.
Yeah,
resourceful
man.
as fuck.
Like I feel like creative stoners and prisoners, like, they probably are some of the most creative, because they can teach you how to. Nigga, there's a museum where they got a nigga that built the fucking gun. And I was like, oh shit, this nigga made like a pipe gun, and this how go ka-king, he killed niggas. Like,
oh shit,
yeah, that mo got bodies, bro.
Damn,
he came in there with bodies and left with bodies, like.
Bro, some people don't give a fuck, yo.
Hey, but he was like, fuck it, I'm in here, might as well kill a couple niggas.
Oh, I mean, hey, you're already there for murder, right?
Right.
So for those of y'all who are listening to this podcast, thank y'all so much. Welcome to Block Talk. It's your boy Boogie, as always, BLOKK. Okay. And yeah, man, we got 2 cameras set up here. We get a little bit more professional. We got the professional lights set up and shit like that to kill the shadows.
Dude, let me go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of this right here before I warm up and be all like, I'm sweating, boy, I'm sweating.
See, that's why I ain't got like no shirt on under this sweater, because I was gonna have just a shirt on, but I don't know why. Like, it felt like a small draft, and I was like, I don't like this. So then I was like, I'm just gonna throw on a sweater.
I don't know what it's coming through the fabric.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
So like Polo actually does a really good job on their sweatshirts. They do like a double layer where the inside is it's a thermal type material, and the outside is kind of like your hoodie.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's dope as fuck.
It's cozy as fuck, man.
See, I got into these jackets or whatever. So it's like a Western wear company, right? It's a fuck. Damn, I wish shout out the brand, but I don't remember the name. I'm so sorry. But I gotta remember the name of that hoe. It'll come to me probably later.
Okay.
But it's like
yeah, just shout that hoe out because I be doing that. People are like, what the fuck? I'm like, I just remembered. I gotta call somebody.
Yeah, but like it's it's like a jacket, right? But like the inside, it's not like a fur, but it's kind of like that material, and it's warm as fuck. Yeah,
this is like Sherpa.
Kind of like that, but not exactly.
It's either Sherpa, sheep, or like goat. I think those are the three I think they use in it.
Yeah,
but they all
like
feel
that.
Really good.
Something like that. You find them like at Boot Barns, Cavender, shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been thinking about getting some Pearl Snaps because
that most clean.
Addie's folks invited us to. Oh shit! And y'all motherfuckers don't even know who I am. He did the whole.
Oh yeah, shit, my bad. This is our guest today.
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Hell yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what the
bro.
fuck is up, bro? You know who it is, and I'm gonna tell you what it ain't if you don't know what it ain't. It's your boy, it's the man with the plan, Pineapple Dan, the hostess with the mostest, no halitosis, Danny Phantom in a Phantom, chilling with a pina colada. I couldn't make that shit rhyme. I have no time. Fuck it.
Hey man, it be like that
shit.
sometimes, bro.
Oh shit, yeah, but like we were saying, like I had to, that shit just like, wait, these niggas like, who's this random nigga sitting there?
Well, you've been on the show before, man. I'm sure.
Like,
if you haven't heard it, go back to listen to the first episode of Had Pineapple Dan on, man.
Definitely do that.
It was great.
I thought Slim was gonna be here. I was like, damn, hopefully I'll be Slim there.
Yeah. No. So he's coming tomorrow for a solo,
okay.
and then we're gonna do an episode with all three of us, especially now that I got the two cameras
set
up. Because I'm just going to have that one set up to where it's on both of y'all right here. And then this one will just be on me solo. And then we'll do it like that. A little behind the scenes action for y'all. It's basically going to be chopped up.
That makes sense, though. Because that's why we're switching to more mics. Is because we want to be able to have extra mics for the guests. And then be like, yeah, you can have those. Those are a couple.
Yeah, and then luckily, like I said, big shout out to Gaio, man, helping me with all the tech and stuff like that. He's been sending me like a lot of links on how to do like multicam editing too.
Hell yeah.
And that shit really helps like a lot.
I'm gonna have to catch up on that shit because I'm off tomorrow, nigga.
Yeah, I'll send you a couple links that he's got. Well, I gotta work, but I get off early tomorrow actually, so we could actually all link up tomorrow.
But yeah, I actually was looking at more equipment, like on the go equipment. They got this thing called the Zoom 4, and what it is, it's that, but you hold it in your hand.
Oh, okay. So it's basically the thing he pointed at is the mixer because y'all probably can't see it on camera.
Yeah, you can't see it on camera. He has a mixer right here, but it's a handheld mixer. You can do 4 channels, and you can do like your podcasting on the go.
See, the thing I like about that one though too is it's a Flow 8, so it also has the app. Okay. So literally, the reason I'm able to put it over there is because if I need to adjust anything,
you can do it.
I literally just do it from my phone.
And does it do the ghost where it moves on the actual system on the. That's nice.
Yeah, see, so, and, like, it's also got, like, the stage mode and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Again, we're getting real behind the scenes right now.
Real behind the scenes.
Like, it shows, like, the different mics, the levels, the ultimate levels.
This is what we do. This is stuff y'all don't see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The hours beforehand.
Yeah. but I really like this shit, though. Like I said, it really helps a lot. And like I said, shout out to Gaio for helping me out set all this shit up.
Damn, it's such been a long-ass nigga up in here sometimes.
I'm telling you. That's also these chairs. So, like, for people that don't know, so originally this was supposed to be like an Airbnb, right? So this shit's really actually not for sitting. It's more like show.
Oh, decor.
Yeah, it's just decor, like those chairs. So I have like these chairs, right, that have like a wicker bottom on them. Y'all can't see it, but it's where my like little Steelers logo thing is sitting on. Someone's ass literally fell right through that one over there, which is why I just keep the water on top of it
it's like, no,
to block it.
Sit in these are...
Yeah, so their ass literally went right through it. Because, like I said, it's just for show. It's not actually meant to carry weight type shit. That's why I just put stuff on top of it so nobody sits on it. But that shit's terrible. And
that's
then
funny.
the
was
one bed.
No, was it a chick?
No, it actually wasn't. It was one of my cousins.
Okay.
And then for those of y'all on this angle, y'all can see Max's bed because it looks like a love chair, but Max took it over, my dog.
Max was like, no, this is mine.
Yeah, he's like, it's mine. So I used to have his bed actually right here on the floor, and he fucking hated it.
He was like, no, I'm just going to get it.
It's not even that he hated his bed. He liked the bed, but he would like drag it over there.
So he could see, it's really so he could see you.
Yeah, exactly, because he used to have like this real bad anxiety when I first like, I hate saying the word rescue, bro, because I feel like I'm kind of like, I don't want to break my arm, pat myself on the back type shit. But
more people tell you, like people will definitely tell you, it's better to go ahead and rescue a dog than it is to go and like buy one.
Yeah, well, like I said, I rescued him from like a bad situation or whatever the fuck, and because he was neglected, abused, all that shit. So anyway, when I got him
That
right,
nigga's fat as fuck right now and happy as shit all the fucking time, just in case y'all don't hear him or see him.
oh yeah, no, he's so well behaved, thank God. But so before, right, he would get freaked out when the door would be closed, so I'd have to sleep with my bedroom door open. And I think it's what you said, because right there, like, I mean, you see the setup, he can see right into my bedroom, and he can see like right where I'm asleep at.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of funny because he's kind of like adjusted to my schedule now, so. He's also like, he goes to bed super early and wakes up super early and shit.
And you know when he go to bed, hey, it's about time for me to go to bed.
Oh, he already know. Like, I'll feed him, let him out for a little bit, let him do all his stuff or whatever the fuck. And then when I lay down, he jumps right into his bed. He's like, oh, thank God. He's like, it's fucking
I'm done with the day. I can lay down.
Yeah, me and him are just grandpas.
I need a cigarette in this bitch. He cool. He Cadillacing right now.
Yeah, he real chill. Especially right now that it's cold. He like sitting by the door.
Yeah,
because he likes how chill it is.
Yeah.
But, so just to get to one of the topics today, bro, how about Gunna being the new 6ix9ine? Look, I wrote it down like that too because I just write notes and shit while I'm at work.
I ain't gonna even lie, I do that shit too. I got like a little notepad that's like this much of this.
Oh yeah.
And you'll hear me flipping pages through them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn, Gunna the new 6ix9ine is crazy.
Type shit.
I mean.
My only thing is like, listen, man, you can't really rap about street shit no more. I think you gotta take the 6ix9ine route where you sort of just lean into it.
I don't think it was snitching, but it was snitching.
What? You don't think it was snitching?
I don't think it was snitching.
That's the definition of snitching.
Hold on. I don't think it was snitching, but it was snitching.
Hit me with it.
Cause homie was trying to like. So there's rumors that Thug told all his homies to take deals. Okay. But I don't understand the reason behind said idea, or behind telling, hey, y'all all take deals and get the fuck out. Not unless you tell them all take deals, get the fuck out, make more money so y'all can put shit on my books and we'll keep this shit running from behind. You know what I'm saying? That's the only other way I can see this shit working out. But at the same time, as soon as you say, is YSL a gang? And yes, ma'am.
See, but look, so knowing, like, having been through the justice system, right, I kind of got a unique perspective on it, I guess.
Exactly, okay.
The way that he was saying everything, I was like, his lawyer told him to say this exactly like this. Like, that's what it sounded like. When he was like, YSL is a gang, YSL needs to be stopped. When I heard YSL needs to be stopped, I said, that's some lawyer shit. I said, his lawyer told him to say that because he's basically completely denouncing that he wants anything to do with this gang or this album or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's lawyer speak. Like, that's trying to put you in the best light so that way, you know what I'm saying, you get, like, the least possible time. Because, you know, with that Rico shit, it's kind of, I'm going to be honest, Rico needs to be changed because the way they got it set up is kind of bullshit. But, anyway, the way they got him set up, I think what I heard was that they were offering minimum all them niggas like 65 years unless they gave up information. Damn. And like you said, if Young Thug told them all, like, hey, listen, only one of us needs to go down type shit, and then y'all just keep the label going, you know what I'm saying? And we'll be like, oh, it's cut off from the gang ties, and y'all just sort of keep paying me my money to my books and shit like that. Yeah. But when you think about that, Gunna's not like, I mean, Young Thug ain't no, like, young man where he's, like, 18.
He's not.
Like, he's old. And the thing with the feds and Rico, the minimum you got to do before you even come for parole is 85%. So, just to do some quick math here, let's just say he gets the minimum, right?
That's crazy, because Gunna got time served and probation.
Yeah, because he got 6 months time served.
Well, when I saw that, I was like, nigga snitched. But what's funny is if you go listen to Splash Road Radio, there's an episode where I said Gunna is a snitch. And then Slim was like, no, I don't think Gunna's gonna snitch. I was like, that nigga's a snitch.
I mean,
he's a snitch.
He's a. So, just doing the math, 85% of 65 years is 55 years and 3 months.
Nigga, I'd be like, let me finish this shit and go.
Type shit. I'd be like, where's the line for the telling at?
Yeah, you know what? Keep putting money on my books. I'm gonna chill here, finish it out, get out, and, you know, do my shit.
Yeah, no, I totally understand it, man. Like I said, listen, man, I'm from a unique perspective, right? Because, like, I was out there doing that street shit and, you know, living that life. And then, you know, allegedly, the police were saying I had a co-defendant. Like, they were saying I had somebody that was with me on the crime. Yeah. And I told them, nah, it was just me, only me, did it all by myself. And then I did my time, you know, 10 toes down.
One man, 10 toes.
One man, 10 toes, one pillow, one bunk. You ain't right me. Type shit. Shout out Kevin Hart. Shout out Kevin Hart. But
shout out, for real. I'll sponsor.
But I'm not gonna lie though, bro. That shit is tough time knowing that you can make it easier on yourself by. I mean, essentially throwing somebody else under the bus, and I can see how it's appealing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, bro, I always believed in, especially because like I said, when I was living that street life and doing all that shit, and it's like if you do anything, you do your time like a man, and then you get out and you gonna get taken care of.
Yeah, that's what I've always said. That I was like, dog, anytime there's a charge to be taken and it's on you, take your fucking charge. But I ain't gonna lie, if them niggas looked at me and said, okay, so if you say something, then you got time served and like 10 months probation, I'm gonna be like, look, my nigga, I done been in there, I'm ready to go home. I don't know why this YSL shit is game, but this game, I would have sang, bro. I'm not from the jump. I wouldn't even wait it. I would have been like, nigga, I have nothing to do with these gang members.
Now I would say this.
I am a good noodle.
Type shit. I would say this though. I've never done Fed time, right? I did state time, and from what I hear from everybody I met in state, everybody says the Feds is Cadillac time. So like it's so Cadillac. Like they got like salad bars. You can like buy computer time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can set yourself up with an email. Motherfuckers in there can listen to podcasts. Shout out if you're the Feds.
Hell yeah!
But,
shout out. We need y'all. We here for y'all. Block Talk KK is here for you.
Block Talk at all times. But yeah, so that's just wild though, son. You know what I mean? Where like, now again, they might be capping, but I don't know because I'm not there. So it's like, I don't know. But again, by all accounts, it's Cadillac time.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I did state time, which is, I'm gonna be honest, the hardest time I ever did was county, bro. Like waiting those 2 years to go to trial. That's the toughest time.
That's why everybody say county jail sucks.
But because county's so stressful, bro. One, everybody's on edge because a lot of motherfuckers don't know how much time they have. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's fighting their charges and shit like that. So, especially young dudes, they be wilding. And then when you get to like actual like prison, people are trying to make parole, so they're like a lot more chill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're not like on that type of time.
I'm trying to serve my time and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they're like, man, I'm up for parole at 6 months. They're like, you got that shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, of course, there's not like blatant disrespect or nothing like that, but at the same time, it's like everybody's just kind of more like on a chill type vibe.
There's an understanding.
Yeah, the most fights I ever saw and like the most rowdiness was like county jail. Also in prison, you got a lot of motherfuckers that are doing shit that if you get into a fight and we got to go on lockdown, or if you know there's a riot or whatever, like you're kind of fucking up a lot of people's shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna have more than just that one dude.
Yeah. So there's usually, like I said, I don't think I'm saying anything out of line here. I'm not giving nobody up, but usually what happens is word will go around that something's about to happen, unless it's like a spur of the moment, like let's just say you and me, right? Like if I just spit on you, then it's on site.
Oh yeah, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's what it is. So, but if usually like there's like a situation going on, they'll like let everybody know like, hey, there's a situation for to go down after chow. You know what I'm saying? Like, or in the showers in the morning. So before you hit the showers, make sure like your shit on point.
Yeah.
So everybody, you stash their shit or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know. By all accounts, Fed time is easy time. So I like to think that I could do Fed time more easily. But I've also never been hit with a RICO and been facing. Now, funny enough, I was actually facing 65 for state. But like I said, you know, I didn't know that, at least about Texas in Harris County. They start very high, so that way they can scare the shit out of you, and that way when they give you a lesser number, you're more likely to take it.
You're like,
so,
oh shit.
Yeah, because like I said, I got 65 worked down to 5.
My mom used to say that shit. She used to go on dates with dudes, and she was like, yeah, when dudes would ask me how many kids I have, I would say 4, and then she'd be like, they'd be like, oh, 4, and she'd be like, no, I only have 2, and they'd be like, oh, okay, only 2, and she was like, because if you say a larger number, they're like, oh shit, but and then you hit the lower one, they're more acceptable or receptive of that.
Because I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna front for all those out there. Y'all know I be telling the truth, man. Listen, my first day in court, my lawyer told me, so it's like a what's it called? Like a state attorney. You know what I'm saying? Basically, a free attorney that they have to give you.
Yeah.
Now, granted, listen, I'm 3 days from my 18th birthday, so I'm still 17 years old, right?
Damn.
I am a child.
Yeah.
And they tell me, they're like, okay, they're offering us 65 years. We're obviously not going to take that. We'll be back next month. I start crying because I'm like, I don't know shit about parole, none of that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm going to die in prison. I'm never going to see my family again. Like, that shit was tough.
It was the 65 years were obviously not no shit, nigga.
Well, like, you know, you see this TV court shit. You see, like, trial taking place in, like, days. So I'm like, why we gotta go next month? I'm like, I'm not doing shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then he's like, this is obviously your first time in like getting in trouble, right? I was like, yeah. And then he's like, well, how it works is they have to take 30 days and then they'll come back with another offer. So I'll see you in a month. You're going to be all right. And then my lawyer was so the original lawyer I had was so gangster. He's like, I need you to wipe them tears off because you're going to have to go back with some animals. And so I need you to wipe them tears off your face and then go back. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is. And like, I'm 17, bro. And I'm in here with grown ass men. I'm in here with a dude that's 35.
Wipe your tears.
Yeah.
Back there with some animals.
Yeah, well, when I first got in there, right, they had me separated because they used to have what we call like youngster tanks. So everybody is under the age of, I think it was 23 or 25, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. So nobody's older than like 25, bro. And I'm in there with a 25-year-old dude that has capital murder for like chopping two dudes in half with an AR. Like the dude's face, like it was crazy. He literally had the death penalty packet. So they give you a packet for death penalty where you read it and you're understanding everything that comes with it. And they're explaining the process of putting the needle in you and killing you, what every chemical is. Like, I'm in there with these type motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Did you read the packet?
No, I was like, I don't need that. I don't ever want to read that.
I'm like, homie, let me read the packet. I want to know what the fuck you going through.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, you know, luckily he got all that shit worked down. Okay. But that shit was tough to be handed that packet. That shit's gotta be tough, yo.
Yeah. Even if you wanted to kill them niggas, like even if your intentions was murdering these niggas, to read that packet is like, damn, nigga, this is how it ends. Like,
yeah, that's just wild, son. Because like I said, you just kind of think.
The craziest thing though is like when them do them type needles, nigga, you feel that shit. It's not it's not like a shot. When they put that needle up in you, nigga, you feel that shit. You feel the blood go around that shit. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly. For me, at least. Let me say that. When they put the needle in, I feel anytime I get any type of blood taken, and them niggas be like, yeah, just squeeze the ball. I'd be like, oh shit, nigga, that's a needle.
Well, supposedly how it was explained to me was that the first one goes in, it paralyzes you almost, like it numbs you or like paralyzes you. The second one puts you to sleep, and then the third one is the one that does the business. And then, like I said, it's basically like you go to sleep and you just don't wake up. Yeah. Is what it is.
Nah, I like the movies.
In theory, sounds peaceful, but...
Hell no. It melts in your inside.
Nah, listen, man.
You sleep and your inside's melting.
Listen, Texas had the electric chair for a long time. That shit scared me. Especially because you see shit like... I don't know if y'all saw like that old movie about Ted Bundy. Oh, okay. Where when he's about to die, right? Like they're about to kill him and he's in jail. They shave his head and then they bend him over and they just... like shove all that like cotton up his ass because you know you shit yourself. Oh, God. So they shove all that cotton up his ass because he doesn't want to do it.
They want to plug him out.
And now he's crying because he's like, wait, no, like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to die. So they're like fucking relaxed. They're like, you said you're okay with this, like just chill. Yeah. And then he's like, no, I don't want to do this. He starts fighting the guards. They bend him over the table and like roughly just shove all that cotton up his ass. But so that way, when you shit yourself, you know, there's all that cotton blocking you up, so that way you don't ruin their chair, basically.
Yeah, that and other people don't have to see you shit yourself.
Yeah, and then they put
even though your eyes bleeding.
Yeah, and then they put the fucking, you know, the hood over you, that shit on top of your face, and that's it. And that shit looked rough. Where I was like, I never want to do that ever.
Yeah, but like, you finna get the Uncle Fester, nigga, finna shock your ass.
By the way, sideline. After that Ted Bundy shit came out, everybody was like, "Oh my God, he was so smart." They're like, he was his own lawyer. I'm like, do y'all not realize he lost? He was a terrible lawyer, bro. He never finished law school, and he lost his own case.
First of all, I thought you was about to say females was all up on his dick.
That also.
I was about. There was a movie or a docu on Netflix that I was watching, and it was
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
It was like a no. It wasn't a Ted Bundy. It's like it was a death tour where they took you to like the different like people who like are excited about death. So they had like a Ted Bundy one where they took people to all the places Ted Bundy killed people, and then he was like, "Why are all these females?" They had a bridal party. They had hella bridal parties, not just one, not two. They had like 3 or 4, maybe 5 different bridal parties. Like this is what we're doing for our bachelorette party. Is going to see a Ted Bundy like tour. I was like, that's crazy. Y'all hoes is in love with psychos and shit. And then I was like, is it Ted Bundy or is it the fact that this nigga Zac Efron?
I think that's also like a real fetish though that people have, because even back in the Gap, bro, think about it. So many people wrote like Charles Manson, you know what I'm saying?
Charles Manson, didn't he get married to one of his pen pals?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
so that way he get conjugal visits or some shit like that.
He wanted to climb the tree.
but that's just
might as well get some coochie.
Might as well. But that's just wild though to just kind of think about that like sort of attraction and shit like that. That's why I find it fascinating when women say men are more toxic. I'm like, y'all got some kind of
Y'all
fucked up shit about
weird.
y'all. Now that's not all women, but
No, a lot
that
of
infatuation, that's wild, son. That's wild. See, it's great to have the two cameras because I can do that to face the both of them.
That shit is wild.
That shit is insane.
Chuck man, tell me you're gonna murder me.
Oh, kind of to stay on the line sort of prison and all that shit, kind of like line or whatever. Tory Lanez case going on right now. With Meg Thee Stallion.
What we say about our nigga Tory from the jump? My nigga Tory ain't do shit.
Free Tory.
He ain't do shit. Free Tory. No Tory slander all year 2023. I don't give a fuck. Megan Thee Stallion is a liar. She is a diddly bopper. She is a Jezebel. Get the fuck out of here. Kelsey, she not a real fan. If she fucking all the niggas that you say you like, Kelsey, she not your friend. She a thought. That's thought-o-matic. She, bruh. The bitch got shot. This is the fucked up part. She got shot. Then made WAP sauce.
Yeah.
Had everybody buying her sauce. I'm not gonna lie to that shit is delicious. I don't know what the
That's that shit at Popeyes, right? Is what it is?
That shit is so good. I don't know what it wasn't called WAP sauce, but
no, it's like Meg Thee Stallion. Hot girl sauce or some shit.
Hottie sauce.
Oh, okay.
We was calling it WAP sauce because she had released WAP and then dropped the hottie sauce at fucking Popeyes. She capitalized on this nigga possibly shooting her. This nigga Tory dropped phenomenal bodies of work, by the way. He dropped like 3 bodies of work
one of my top albums of the year that we're gonna get into later, just kind of teaser real quick. Sorry for What by Tory Lanez.
Yeah. Is that the Weekend joint? The one you said it was kind of like the Weekend?
No. So that's the other one. That's the one before that one.
Okay.
That one's keep talking. I'll look up the name of that.
Yeah,
one.
no, that one right there. I heard some tracks off that one. I was like, nigga, is this the Weekend? And then I was like, nah, nigga, this that Tory Lanez shit that Boogie was telling me about. But no, the Tory Lanez go hard. I don't give a fuck what anybody say about Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez didn't shoot that bitch. Witnesses say that a fucking female was shooting. And the bitches was arguing. I ain't gonna lie. I think what happened was Kelsey finally got fed up with Megan fucking all the niggas she was into, and then like they got into it.
It's called Alone at Prom.
Okay.
Because I said that it was basically like that Dawn FM, except better. Yeah. Like he did what The Weeknd was trying to do on that album, but I think he did it better.
Bro, like.
So if you like Dawn FM, check out Alone at Prom by Tory Lanez.
And
Great album.
This should be a big confidence booster for any dude out there that's either losing hair or bald. If Tory Lanez can get a Meg Thee Stallion and a Kelsey, y'all niggas is winning.
All you need is $1 million in Umbrella Gang.
That nigga actually wore a wig more than once.
A lot of times, actually. Niggas stayed clowning on his hairline and shit like that. One of his best lines in his song that I love.
What make you think you can't get no regular ass Megan Thee Stallion?
He's like, he's like, we both making M's, they making memes, I'm making millions.
Yeah.
And he's like, you making fun of my hairline, that's funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro,
because he's still getting paid. He's still getting paid, bro. No matter what, you still watch the video to see the hairline. You still sending it to friends, sharing the content. Yeah. He winning either way.
Yeah, and like I said, his fans stay loyal. I ain't gonna lie to you, I never stopped listening to Tory, bro, because I automatically, the story sounded funny, but now, like I said, that they're in court and certain shit is coming out, like the police report, eyewitness reports.
The funniest thing is
the medical report
there
too.
Were witnesses. They were like they ain't even got no contract on people releasing information, bro. Like there are witnesses and shit that are sitting in court. They're on certain people's sides that are coming out of court after this shit and releasing information. Like I didn't even have to wait to hear about Ben Simmons and all that Megan Thee Stallion was fucking. Like how does Megan Thee Stallion boyfriend feel about all this shit? That's the fucked up part. Bro, that's the fucked up part. If you're like think about this nigga got the sexiest girl right now, hot girl. It's Hot Girl Summer every summer. And she wrote the coattails of motherfucking, what's them girls? The City Girls.
City Girls, yeah.
She wrote the City Girl wave and then got on. And that's the craziest part. The City Girls really don't even get talked about like that.
And see, look, that's the shit that I was talking about though with my brothers. Because I told them, I said, who I feel bad for in the whole situation is Meg Thee Stallion's boyfriend. They're like, why do you feel bad for her? And then my brother kind of put in a different perspective that I didn't really... I guess I wasn't looking at because I was thinking like if I was her boyfriend, how embarrassed I'd be.
Yeah.
But he's like, you got to think about it. He's like, her boyfriend is a regular dude. They're like, he's not famous. He's regular as fuck, right?
Yeah.
He's living off of Meg Thee Stallion making all this money and shit like that. So he's probably like, most likely what I would assume is they got a setup going on where it's like, listen, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. Just keep this bag coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm living my best life type shit.
I feel like, because I always said to Addie, I was like, if I ever became any type of like, famous or something like that, like there needs to be certain rules that are in place because I know me.
Yeah.
So knowing me and then knowing how people react to me, I already told her, I was like, look, she was like, yeah, like when you're on the road, boom. When you come home, boom. And I'm like, bet, like I can rock with that. And I feel like most artists probably have a relationship set like that, so they like, or at least they should, like, especially like I know Cardi B and fucking Offset don't.
Offset.
Yeah, them niggas is like I'm like that nigga interrupted her show. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry. Here's some flowers. Get your lame ass.
Type shit. Yeah. This is I didn't like that Offset did that, to be honest. I didn't really like that shit.
He ruined. Not only did he ruin her shit.
By the way, R.I.P. Takeoff. I haven't done an episode since he died, so.
I showed Addie the song off Villains and Heroes.
Superhero Villains? Oh, yeah, his verse, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, he rapped the alphabet. And she was like, wait, what? And
yeah.
I was like, what you mean you don't believe it? She was like, no, I believe it. I'm just trying to think about how you would do that. Like, how you would phonetically, assign shit to go with the alphabet. So I played it for her. And I was like, just so you know, that was like 30 seconds. It wasn't even that long
when you really think about it. Ran through the whole alphabet, 24 letters in 30 seconds.
That was like 30 seconds, and he got that shit with extra words in.
Yeah, that's just wild. Like I said, man.
But they said that he came up with the whole Migos flow. So
I bet. I know that he was starting to blow up rapping by himself, and then he kind of brought his nephews with him, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They was like, nah, he came up with the flow. He was like, nah, do it like this, and they did it like that, and then.
Yeah, it's pretty wild though. So.
Yeah. But like you were saying, we gonna talk about no sad shit. We talking about this Tory Lanez.
No, yeah.
Tory Lanez ain't shoot nobody.
Nobody.
Kelsey shot at this bitch Megan. Tory was like, damn. I believe it was Tory's gun though.
No, I do think it might have been his gun.
I think it was Tory's gun because Tory fuck with the sticks.
He keep the toolie.
Yeah, he fuck with the sticks.
He like Home Improvement. Tim Allen. He keep the tools on him. You know what I'm saying? By the way, for those of y'all that have wondered why I put out an episode, I got dog shit sick with the flu, right?
That shit's going around.
I'm talking about dog shit sick.
Yeah, that shit's going around.
Like, right after, too, I went to the doctor, right? I never get a flu shot because I had a very bad experience when I was in prison of, like, getting the flu shot. And I got, like, so terribly sick, I never wanted that shit again. So I was like, I'd rather just catch the flu naturally and then just, like, let it run through my system and be done. Anyway, I was sick for, like, a week and a half. Then, right, I went to go buy some lotion at the store. Turns out, I cannot find the lotion to save my life. I asked this lady that works at Target. And I was like, hey, excuse me, can you point me to the lotion? She's like, yeah, it's in that aisle right there on the back. I said, bet. I go over there, right? So I'm just looking for a brand. I get the brand, not looking at the bottle, assuming this is all lotion. Grab it. I grab body wash.
Damn.
With like this extra shit on there or whatever the fuck for like extra deep cleaning.
Yeah, deep cleaning and probably softer skin or some shit like
type
that.
Shit.
Yeah.
So I put it all over my face, right? Because I was gonna get dry face. It was gonna be cold outside. Put it all over my face. I got chemical burn or something. Like my shit's still like.
Yeah, red.
If you feel it right here, it's like bumpy.
I'm not gonna
shit.
touch it because it's gonna irritate it, but I see.
Yeah, so it was like purple right here. Fucked up right here, like on my cheeks, my nose, like my chin.
That's happened before, but I've heard stories of that. But it's normally people's penises.
Type shit.
Yeah. So I thought it was lotion, but when they get it with shampoo.
Type shit. So I got chemical burn so bad I didn't want to do an episode because my face was literally splotchy and purple. Yeah. So that's why I've been gone for 2 weeks, and now I'm back. But
we use CeraVe, and I use like the CeraVe moisturizer. But I would say just get like just a regular, because they have like mad face wash. Just get like a regular ass, like the one that's meant for your face, because.
Yeah, I got some now, so I finally found the lotion.
Okay.
Cool. I got this brand, Cetaphil. Shout out to y'all. Cetaphil, I think. Cetaphil. I'll show it to you after the podcast.
Okay.
But
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a deep cleansing, like face lotion and shit, and that actually helped really clear up the shit that was on my face.
Is it?
Because I really fucked it up.
Is it catered to people with eczema also?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
and it has like extra like I think like aloe, vitamin B, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
For your skin,
but
though.
Yeah, it really helped clear all that shit up. So if y'all can see me on camera. Yeah. Finally, my face is clear.
The area that's not, the areas that aren't covered in just like healing, they are moisturized, shiny, and they look youthful.
Yeah, but yeah, I really like fucking my shit up super bad, super bad.
Well, I hope you start using that body wash. Is it good body wash? Shit.
Yeah, it's good body wash. I started using it because I'm like, well, I already got the body wash. I'm not gonna return it now. I already been using the shit.
Go ahead and try this shit out.
But yeah,
I just everywhere else but my face.
I really fucked my face up though, like bad. But like I said, luckily it's gone now, so I don't really gotta worry about it.
Okay.
But so it's the end of the year. We're recording this before Christmas and stuff like that. Happy holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that good jazz. Christmas.
Yeah, whatever you believe in, happy that shit.
Happy all of that shit.
Or as Harry Potter would say, Merry Christmas. Or Happy
What?
Christmas. That nigga says Happy Christmas.
What?
My bad. Yeah, if you watch
Hold on, the actor or Harry Potter?
No, like in the movie Harry Potter, the nigga say Happy Christmas. That shit fucked me up as a 14-year-old.
That would blow. I never paid attention to that. I gotta.
Yeah.
That makes me want to rewatch the movie now.
So like when you said something about the movies, I was like, damn, I like really got to think about the movies I watched, but then I got to pay attention to what year they came out.
Type shit.
Yeah, because
So,
I watch movies. I love movies.
I love movies.
That's my shit.
My thing is, like, I like watching old movies though because they're still like so great, and a lot of these new movies
Are
they're
you-
either too long or like they have like this underlying like super woke or like super feminist
so like
plot
late
line that I don't
90s,
like.
late 90s, early 2000s, or like late 70s to early 2000s.
No, so like late '80s to like mid 2000s. Like that's like I love that genre. That's my jam. Like that's my jam.
Yeah.
Like Reservoir Dogs, Quentin Tarantino, shit like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I get down on that. I was watching some 2008 shit the other day, and 2004, and 2002. I was like, damn, this shit was made in 2002. No wonder niggas thought this shit was good. Like, because you can like, I have to, because the way I had to start watching movies is I have to like first look at the year, then I have to look at who made it, then I have to remember other stuff that they made, and then that's how I'll piece together how the movie is gonna go for me, the viewer. But at the same time, I was actually taught how to watch movies. I'm not like a regular movie watcher.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I love movies, man. Like I said, I always credit my dad to that shit because, like I said, when we were kids, we used to just always like watch movies, and he would show us like old timey movies that were
Yeah.
so great, and I fucking love them.
that was
But-
Bruce Lee for us. My granddad every Sunday he'd bring all the kids from church, and then we'd watch every Bruce Lee movie, and he'd do like roast peanuts in the oven.
Type shit. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. But since it's the end of the year, we wanted to talk about our favorite movies and our favorite albums of the year. And so I just want to start with something that just recently came out that I've been banging nonstop. Metro Boomin's album, Superheroes and Villains. That's like, for me, and it might be a recency bias
Yeah.
because it just came out.
Yeah.
But like, that shit does play a role, which is why a lot of artists wait till the end of the year, like SZA, Metro Boomin, Drake and 21 Savage waited.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wait till the end of the year to drop your shit. But Superheroes and Villains, for me, was one of the top ones this year. And again, might be recency bias.
I'm definitely. So obviously, it's probably gonna be Kendrick Cole as my number one.
Mr. Morale and the Steppers?
But they, for two different reasons, man. The off season gave us like Cole being like nigga, I know where I stand. I don't need y'all niggas to tell me that.
Type shit.
But let me show y'all, just in case y'all think I'm not that nigga, let me show you I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then Kendrick gave you, I've been gone, niggas. I'm back like I never left. And I was like, damn, bro. And he gave you like, and I think another reason why I like the Kendrick over the J. Cole is because I watched his France concert, and the France concert was fucking beautiful. Like, he did like all of like the vision, like the whatever he did. What is the word for that? I'm almost a visionary. All the visuals, that's what it is.
Oh,
all
okay.
the visuals that he did for the show are fucking beautiful. He did like this shadow silhouette. So he's performing in the foreground, and in the background you see like on this big ass screen, there's a silhouette, and I can't remember what song he was performing, but he's like leaned over in the foreground, but it looks like in the thing he got shot in the back with arrows.
Oh,
So
man.
like, yeah, dude, all the visuals for this shit is dope. Even from the choreography to wardrobe to song placement, the way he decided to play the songs in order, even from Damn, he chose songs from Damn to Pimp the Butterfly, Damn, and from Mr. Morales and the Steppers. He put all that music together and created a story for the show, like for the concert.
Hell yeah.
And it was all like based off, like, it was beautiful, bro. Like it's on if you have Amazon Prime, you can go on Amazon Prime and watch his France concert, and boom, that's.
See, so for like Mr. Morale and the Steppers, I really liked it when it came out. It's like a storytelling album almost, you know what I'm saying? And I really like that because like the concept of it.
Yeah.
The only thing is though, like I have a hard time because it's also so intense. A lot of the shit that he's saying.
Yeah.
I have a hard time just like jamming it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I heard it maybe twice all the way through, and it's very good. But like I just have a hard time keeping it in my rotation heavy.
Oh, bro,
Like that one that he talks about, like where like it's him and his girl arguing, and they're both just saying like "fuck you, bitch" over and over.
We cry together.
Yeah, we cry together. I love that song, but it's so intense and so heavy that I'm like, bro, I can't just like jam this shit all the time. But that holds a banger.
Yeah, that's one of them ones where like I feel like Mr. Morales and the Steffers is a body of work that you probably would listen to. If you like, I want to listen to an album in its entirety.
Yeah.
That's one that I would definitely choose to listen
front
to.
Front to back.
Yeah, because it's beautiful from front to back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, I suggest it for anybody. If you haven't heard it, you should. It's all over fucking TikTok. It's all over fucking Instagram. Everybody's fucking sampling it and using it for their shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking.
It's definitely great. And my second one for the year, again, because it impacted me. So Bad Bunny dropped the summer album, right? And like that whole was like the anthem of the summer, really helped shape the summer and shit like that.
That nigga won awards.
Un Verano Sin Ti is A Summer Without You, and that whole album, bangers. I'm talking about just bangers, 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 club bangers, shit that you could just chill to on the beach. It was great.
I want to learn how to speak Spanish so I can listen to this nigga shit and not have a nigga like, hey, translate this shit, and then that nigga mid translation, this shit would sound cooler if it don't sound as cool in English as it does in Spanish.
Especially like some of the punchlines and shit like that, where it's like, because there's certain like Hispanic Spanish slang that is like it don't make sense translated, but in Spanish that whole like
I can't think of the slang to give you that it would translate into for it to make sense to you, and I get that, and that's why that's one of the things where like I kind of like I want to take classes to learn Spanish so that I can listen to other music and be like, oh, I know what this nigga's saying.
Well, you know they got like Duolingo and shit like that on your phone.
They do. They got.
But I use that to try to learn German. But the problem was, because I want to take a trip to Germany, which I'm going to take a trip to Germany
Germany's nice.
Eventually. And the thing is, like, so I was trying to learn just basic German. So I got the basics down, and Duolingo made it pretty easy. The thing is, though, like I said, we're doing the podcast, doing all types of other shit. I would kind of push that to the side, because I'm like, I could put learning a language to the side till when I get closer of, like, okay, this is the date I'm going to go to Germany. I want to spend 6 months before that, for sure, honing it in.
Yeah, just like, all right, this is what I'm going to do before I go, rather than trying to, like, sprinkle it in as you're getting ready.
Yeah, but, like, Duolingo and, like, Rosetta Stone and shit like that, like, they make it super easy, though. Rosetta Stone. This ad brought to you by Rosetta Stone. But that was another one, though, that, like, shaped my summer and shit like that. And I'm just going to rattle off the other ones real quick. I Never Liked You by Future.
Okay.
Bangers. Like I said, that one also, like I said, got me in savage mode.
I Never Liked You was like, it was good. I listened to it before Slim, and then Slim listened to it. Yeah.
Bangers. Her Loss by Drake and 21 Savage. Gotta put that on there. Again, might be recency bias, but...
Stop right now.
What's up? Hit me.
Stop right now.
Hit me.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate Aubrey Graham for releasing the best body of work that he's released in the last 4 bodies of work that he's released.
Especially after that last garbage
Bro,
stuff.
I'm not... Dog,
that Honestly
Never Mind was some bullshit. I personally didn't like Certified Lover Boy, so for me, Drake had 2 misses, and then he dropped this... Was Savage Drake? Oh, yeah, Savage Drake needs to come out every album.
Well, you know, they said that they're going to go on tour. They already announced it, I think, next year or whatever.
I
want to go.
Because that shit... Every nigga, white people, Mexican people, Asian people, 21, can you do something? Like, that shit hard. That whole album is hard as fuck. Like, there was no skips.
No skips.
No skips.
No skips.
No skips. Now, another album that had no skips, and this is my number 2 album, is JID's album.
See, I wanted to put that on the list, but I was trying to keep it to 5. So I was like, but that it was definitely on the board. It was like 5A. I was like, I want to put that JID album.
That JID album was that shit. No skips. I listened to that in its entirety.
That was
like and Dance Now is dope. Dance Now is dope. Nigga, we lit. Nigga, yeah. Oh shit, nigga just hit. Oh shit, yeah. That's my favorite song from the whole album.
Yeah,
because that's a real. I lived that where I'm like with the homies and I'm like.
See, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Joey Badass's album came out so. Like when it first came out, I was like, "This is pretty good," and then JID's album came out, I think, after, it made me more upset at Joey Badass's album because I was like, "God, dog," I was like, I feel like you could be on par.
Joey is one of those. He's considered a conscious rapper. He the way he raps about now is more so because he started acting, so he had to open himself up to see other things and feel different ways and use those things that he's learned, those experiences, to create a story and to be able to manipulate those feelings and those emotions to become a character and say a story. So for Joey, rap is a little bit different. But for JID, he was like, nigga, I rap. That's what I do. And that nigga.
See, but it also has me feeling like, too, though, like with Joey Badass, right? You know, he's on that Power show, Raising Kanan.
Yeah.
So I also kind of felt like, well, maybe he's just focused more on the acting career, because that's kind of how the album felt like for me.
Well, that's what he did before the album. That's what he was doing. He was focusing more on his career as a producer, as somebody that's in cinematography, as an actor, and he was honing that skill, which is another reason why when certain things were happening while he was acting, he was more susceptible to the emotions that were let out from what he was like either looking at, talking, who he was talking to, you know what I'm saying, the people he was around, his environment. He was just more sensitive to his environment at that time. So he released this body of work, which is like more of we need to wake up and listen. And I hate to say it, it was another woke album by Joey Badass. What do we expect? We want 1999 Joey Badass. We want Apocalypse, Pro-Apocalypse, or Joey Badass. Like, we want that Joey Badass before Steez died, Joey Badass. And
yes.
A lot of people can agree that when Steez died, a part of Joey fell off. Like, I hate to say that because Steez was the better rapper. And that, honestly, a lot of people say that's why he fell off, because Steez was the better artist. Steez
so
was
like elevate his game.
Yeah, because it was that was his challenge. That was his back and forth. Because like they even did an interview where Joey admitted, he was like, Steez was letting me read his rhymes before his song, and I stole one of his bars. And he was like, yeah, you a bitch for that. Like, and there's also like parts on songs where it's like, oh, you shouldn't have let me get my verse first. And like it's real competitive, and it's like, yes, when you can see the camaraderie and the competitiveness amongst a group of people, and they all working, like that's what a lot of people say, that's what you need in your work environment. When you're starting a business, when you own a business, you need people that are just as hungry as you in whatever field that they're doing to progress the business as a unit.
Well, you know, they say iron sharpens iron, so it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
And then my last one, I said, since I already said sorry for Tory Lanez, I'm going to go ahead and put my alternative in there.
Uh-huh.
The one that was Chapters of the Trenches by T Grizzly. It's a storytelling visual album. That whole 8.
I almost listened to that album. I'm not going to lie.
Listen to it. Everybody out there, listen to it.
I deadass almost listened to that album. It was on my list. I was listening to Nux. It's a UK artist. Because, you know, all this shit drops on my little bell thing when I do it. And I'm like...
Like for Spotify?
Yeah, and I scroll through it, and I'm looking at the different people who drop shit. Ironically, your boy listens to a Suicide Boys album.
Really?
They recently... It's not on my list.
I never been big on Suicide Boys.
It's not on my list. But they have... And I hate to say this like this, and I keep using this phrase. They have good I'm going over here music.
Okay.
Yeah, like... If you're like going somewhere else, like if you're at a festival and like you're going from this stage to this stage and you heard that music, it's great transition music.
Yeah.
Like it's great transition music.
Good palate cleanser.
Yeah, exactly. It's the coffee beans when you're smelling fragrances.
Type shit.
Yeah, and I like it. Like it was something refreshing for me because I had never really gave him a chance. So I listened to it, and I had a homie that's really big into Suicide Boys, and he said this album wasn't as hard as they could have gone.
Really?
He said they went harder than their last album.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. I was like, I'm thinking it's a good album. It's straight for Suicide Boys, an artist I ain't never listened to, and you're telling me, sir,
it could be better.
It could be better. So that leads me to believe I should listen to Suicide Boys.
I don't know. See, now you're making me want to give them a chance, even though like I said, I've never been real big on them.
I'm not into the emo rap.
No, never been into it.
Because I don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong. It's all about, can I empathize with what they are going through, which is why Addie does not understand rap, because she's never been through any of the things that the rappers talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But rock
can't relate.
Yeah, she can't relate at all, bro, and it's fucking hilarious because I have to explain rap to her, and she's like, "Oh, that's what that means." I'm like, "Yes." Urban Dictionary. It's an app. I installed it on your phone.
Urban Dictionary.
Use it.
It's funny.
Yeah, she does that though. Like if I'm not home, she'll be like, "Yeah, I use Urban Dictionary so I can know what certain things mean."
Sometimes I say real prison sayings, and I kind of throw people for a loop because they're like, "What?"
I got a homie that walks around with a Bible for a wallet.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, I was in prison. It's a prison thing."
I mean, makes sense. But
I was like, "All right."
I never seen nobody do that in the free world, but yeah, makes sense.
He was like, he was like, "How would a nigga feel if he robbed you and hand him a wallet?"
I mean,
I was like,
somebody trying to rob you, you hand them a Bible.
you hand them a Bible. Like, I feel like if I was robbing you, hand me a Bible, what the fuck is this, nigga? And depending on who I am, I might shoot you. I might be like, God, nigga, you stupid ass nigga, give me a Bible.
Trying to teach me the word of the Lord.
Yeah, and then after that, I look at it like, oh shit, this is Wally. He didn't have to die. You know?
Like, damn, he did give me his Bible. It just turns out he weird.
He weird, nigga.
But yeah, Chapters of the Trenches. If you check it out on YouTube though, because like I said, it's a visual album. Mm-hmm. He released videos, I think, for almost every song so far, and then like he's wrapping up the last of them. But even if you just listen to the album, it's such a great like storytelling album. Where to me, it's storytelling album of the year.
Okay.
Like I said, because it's just like different stories. He's got like a Jay and Twan about these two niggas in the hood. Miss Evans about a dude seducing a teacher.
Okay. That's kind of I can get this a listen. That's mine.
I said it's so dope. Make sure y'all go listen to it, man. It's so great, the whole thing. Got another one about this dude who his uncle's the plug, and he gets put on, and it kind of goes through that story. Like it's great. It's great. Just like it's just hood stories, and it's so great, bro. But movies of the year. Now I'm gonna be. I cheated a little bit with my first one.
Hold on.
Go ahead, hit me.
Because I still got like three more albums.
Oh, what's up? Hit me then. Hit me.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Miss Morales and Steppers, JID. I'm gonna put Elephants in a Room by Mick Jenkins in there.
I don't know who that is. You have to put me on game on that one.
Mick Jenkins go hard.
Yeah.
Mick Jenkins go hard. He does a style of rap that I like. It's chill rap. It's real easy to listen to, but like at the same time, this nigga be saying some slick ass shit. Yeah. He's slick as fuck.
And it's like a rap album?
It's a rap album, yeah.
Okay.
It's dope as shit, bro.
Mick Jenkins.
I like to say, I tell people, it's somewhat, it's like R&B, neo soul blues. You know what I'm saying? It's R&B, rhythm and blues. Yeah.
Okay. Mick Jenkins. I had to write that down.
It's M-I-C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh, Mick Jenkins.
Yeah,
okay.
like Mick. Like, not Mick, but Mick.
Yeah, I forgot it. Spelled like Mike.
Spelled like Mike, but it's Mick.
Mick Jenkins.
Yeah, actually, let me do that just in case.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah. But so yeah, Elephants in the Room. Then I'm gonna put the Off Season, and then who album did I listen to? And I was like, yo, this one is actually really nice. Oh yeah, Her Loss. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Her Loss. Definitely.
Gotcha.
Definitely Her Loss. Yeah. And yeah, in that order. Yeah.
I wrote a lot though, bro. So for my first movie, I cheated because it's to me the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Came out a long time ago, but to me it's my favorite Christmas movie, and it's forever gonna be on my list. Don't give a fuck the year it came out in. The Grinch, bro. Jim Carrey. Yes, Jim Carrey's The Grinch, bro, is my favorite all-time Christmas movie.
That is the best Grinch, bro. So much so that like they play this shit in the doctor's office, and there's like if they play it in the doctor's office, it's good. It's a classic. It's an immediate classic. Because like think about it, when you went to the doctor's office, what type of shit was playing there? Land Before Time, classic.
Love Land Before Time. That was my shit. I love Land Before Time. That was my shit.
All 13, 14, 17 of them hoes. Like
yeah,
it
I
was
love
playing all of them. Classic, instant classic. So like that's what I like. It's just an instant classic, bro.
Yeah, no, that's like I said, all-time favorite Christmas movie. That one, and then I recently rewatched. Do you remember the Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Yes, where he accidentally killed Santa.
They dropping a new one.
Yeah, I heard. So it's a show that they dropped on Disney Plus.
Yo, did that camera turn on?
To where it explained. It probably did.
Okay.
I believe that it did.
Okay.
But that's alright. We still got this one over here. So now we just got one. But I'll be able to still chop that one in for the beginning.
Good. I just saw it do like some Optimus Prime type shit, and I was like, "You got a Decepticon minicon over there?"
Type shit.
Give
me a second. I'll start with the second part of the video, but keep talking, please. Yeah, give me your movie of the year so far.
Movie of the year. Alright, so this is extremely biased because I just recently watched it, but I thoroughly enjoyed the way they did it. How they went about structuring the movie, how they introduced the characters. It's definitely going to be fucking Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. It's on Netflix. It is really fucking good.
I still have 30 minutes left in that movie. I haven't finished it.
It's finish it, bro.
Yeah,
finish it. It's worth the finish. They got the actor from
from Kick-Ass.
They got two actors from Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
2 actors from Kick-Ass. They got the guy from
that black dude from Atlanta.
Yeah. And then they had the chick from The Harder They Fall, which is actually in my list.
Bad Bunny was the wolf. I remember.
I was gonna ask you that because I was like,
Yeah.
damn, this nigga look like Bad Bunny.
That's Bad Bunny.
That's Bad Bunny for
That's
real?
Bad Bunny.
Okay, Bad Bunny. Hey, that nigga Bad Bunny was fly as shit.
Yeah, I liked his suit.
Yeah.
His suit was dope.
His whole shit.
His backstory was so dark. So dark.
And
in the movie. In the movie.
like, well, no, it's just still like usually because like I'm watching, I'm like, okay, and that's what I like. They gave you like a Pulp Fiction esque style of the movie, and you were able to see everything that was going on. You're like, okay, I can track. Like I'm lost, but because you don't realize you're following one character, and you're only following that one character.
Yeah, you don't really pick up on it till later.
Till later in the game, and you're like, oh, truthfully, I'm only following this. This is why, like, okay.
See, this was kind of a sleeper, bro. That was on Hulu, and I don't even know if a lot of people know about it. But to me, one of the movies of the year, The Barbarian. Have you seen it?
Did I watch that?
It's so I'll just give you the plot of the story.
I
and you
know.
can tell me.
I watched Norseman.
Oh, I want to watch that one. That's on my to watch list. I heard it was so good.
Oh yeah,
So good.
Yes.
But The Barbarian, this girl goes to an Airbnb, right? She books an Airbnb, and it turns out somebody's already there, and so she agrees to let him stay there, and that's all I'm gonna give up. But bro, listen, hey, one of the best movies of the year, The Barbarian. It's like a horror thriller, like mind fuck, which is one of like the most. That's the type of movie I love. Type
okay,
shit.
I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to get it up.
The Barbarian, bro, is so good, so good.
That sounds like something I would like. I like shit like that.
Yeah,
you know.
Like I said, if you got time, it's such a great movie on Hulu. I don't think it's that long either, bro. I think it's definitely under 2 hours.
See, and I've been noticing a lot of movies drop right now that if they're not like.
It's either an hour 30 or 3 hours.
Yeah, if it's not exactly. I'm like, damn, nigga, you think I got 3 hours to sit here and try to figure out the plot of the movie? I don't like most times when I watch movies anyway. I don't figure out the plot of the movie and how it's gonna end by like the first like 30 minutes.
That's kind of like that new Avatar, bro. It's like 3 hours and 10 minutes, 3 hours 20 minutes.
Just so they
like
can win again.
Supposedly, so it did 480 million on its opening weekend, and they're saying that that's like an L. They're saying that it lost money. Because, they just put $2 billion into the next 2 movies. And so they're saying 480 million on opening weekend is like a wash. And I'm like, that's crazy to think that $500 million, that's with a B, $500 million is an L, bro.
That's an L. Because they put 2 into it, right?
Yeah, well, they put 2, but it's for 2 movies.
Oh, okay. So
it's going to be this one and then another one after
that. I don't know how we don't have money to, do shit that's supposed to help.
Can't fix hunger in America, but we can make Avatar.
We can go watch a fucking Avatar movie. The fuck kind of shit?
It's fucking insane.
What the fuck are we doing as a people?
Yeah.
When we can go, like, get the fuck. I'm not gonna get on the rant. I'm not get off. I'm gonna leave my soapbox alone. I hate that shit.
Let's stick with movies.
Stick with All right, so I'm gonna actually put one up for the worst movie I've seen this year.
Worst movie? Okay.
Yeah, worst movie I've seen this year.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Garbage, garbanzo beans, trash.
I only saw the first 30 minutes because I went with my sister and I had a very hot day, and so I went with them too, right? And so we go watch the movie. I was in Austin, so I had just went to work and then drove to Austin, and then we went to go get something to eat, and then we went to go watch the movie.
You went to sleep.
Like a bitch. 30 minutes in, bro, I fell asleep. They told me how great it was, and I was like, I guess maybe I'll have to wait and come back.
Hey, Boogie, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
What up, B?
I did the same, damn. we went after Thanksgiving. My pops came down from Atlanta.
Okay.
So we all hung out. He hadn't seen me in a couple years. No, he hadn't seen me in a year. My stepmom hadn't seen me in a year, but my sisters hadn't seen me in about 4 years. So these bitches is like grown ass women. One of them is going to the club. The other one is. I had to ask. I was like, "Bitch, where's y'all clothes at? Y'all both got y'all y'all got y'all belly buttons out and shit. The fuck y'all? This ain't Atlanta. This Houston. You get y'all kidnapped around that bitch. Like chill with that shit." But we went to Turkey Leg Hut. Turkey Leg Hut was fucking phenomenal. If you never went, there's a dope spot. It's called Turkey Leg Hut, and you can get a fucking turkey leg. You do like that, the meat fall right off that bitch.
Slaps.
That shit is so good. You can order. I ordered the turkey leg bowl. It's a chicken fried steak, and then was it rice, macaroni? No, it was crawfish dirty rice, macaroni with gravy. Oh my god!
I can't wait for crawfish season.
That shit was delicious. But we ate that, and then it was like, oh, let's go see Wakanda Forever. So I was like, all right, let's watch it. I started watching this shit. I was like, this shit boring. This shit lame. Bro, I went to sleep 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah.
For every hour of that movie, I went to sleep.
It's crazy too, right? I heard these two.
And I don't give a fuck if I'm spoiling it, because you should have seen the trash by now. Just to watch this female finally be like, okay, I'll do it, and
Chad Boseman's sister.
Yeah, like you,
whatever her name is.
You finally you finally decided I'm gonna go ahead and become the Black Panther. Like, bro, like the whole.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't see. I saw the first 30 minutes and fell asleep. I don't know shit.
Son. The first 30 minutes is just these niggas mourning over Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, it's just them crying, crying.
God. And every white person that walked up to me and told me I cried, fuck you, fuck you. I hate y'all. Like, I do anything to replace y'all. Shout out to K-Dot for that.
It's funny though, right? Because I heard these two for lack of a better term, these two black podcasters talking about it, and
right.
One of them was so upset because he's like, this movie was basically just the Mexican people, which is the underwater people, just beating up on the niggas all movie.
Y'all got beat up by Aztec mermaids. Black people don't fuck with water anyway, which is why we was getting our ass beat. But like,
half of Wakanda can't swim.
How you gonna put Mexicans against blacks, nigga? We in the same hood always. Anytime, nigga, blacks was running away to Mexico, and the Mexicans was killing their slave masters when they was talking about something. We'll give you money if you give them to us. We'll give you these bullets if you don't get the fuck out of Mexico. Type shit. So why the fuck would you put the Mexican mermaids against motherfuckers? Then you got the Hawaiian Aquaman in DC. What the fuck?
Don't they like? I'm gonna be honest. I kind of already saw through it where I was like, let me guess, they're gonna team up at the end. Like I woke up and I was like, because they're talking about the movie, right? My sister and my date, and they're talking about it, and I'm like, let me guess, they team up to fight somebody at the end, and they're like, oh, did you wake up for that part? I was like, no, bro, that's just what they do in all these movies, bro.
So she was trying to find out. She was trying to recreate the little herb so she can drink it and get the powers of the Black Panther. Because
the little plant, the flower, whatever the fuck
so she couldn't get it in the beginning, which is why Chadwick Boseman died. And then she finally did it, and it scared her because she saw Michael B. Jordan instead of Chadwick Boseman. Of course, she won't see Chadwick Boseman because the nigga's dead. Like. So she was like, I don't know why I saw him and not my brother because I miss my brother. And she was scared to do it because she thought she was going to become a bad person. It's like, no, nigga, it's not you're going to become a bad person. It's because your heart truly agreed with fucking Killmonger. And the nigga wasn't wrong. Because
which I mean, he had a lot of great points. A lot of great points, honestly.
So much so that fucking T'Challa went to New York and was like, we started the Wakanda Foundation. Like, get the fuck out of here. That nigga was not a villain. He was not a villain. He was a Deadpool.
Definitely kind of misunderstood though, I think. Because I don't think he was a bad guy at all, really, when you think about his reasoning.
If we put it in D&D terms, chaotic good.
I say that.
He was definitely chaotic good, and I fuck with chaotic good characters.
God, I miss playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's so great. They have a Netflix show, bro, that you should watch. Bro, that shit was so fire.
Watched it twice.
So fire, bro. I love it.
I was like, oh shit.
I'm actually rewatching Justice League right now because my brother rewatched it. And I remember it as a kid being so good, and I was scared. And my brother watched it. Well, because I wasn't like scared of the show, but I was scared that I was like, is this something I have in my mind that I just remember it being so good and it's actually trash?
Oh.
And then my brother watched it, and then he was like, it's still so good. So I'm rewatching it again, bro.
Like the live action Justice League movie?
No, fuck no. The show. The show. Okay. Yeah. Fuck that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Zack Snyder.
Yeah, no, that show, I know which one you watched.
Bro, it's so good. Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited, so fucking good.
Yeah,
bro.
That's like the best. That's the best era of Justice League.
Slaps.
And it's really because like
it's making me want to rewatch the original Batman.
It's really because the nigga got to fuck the bird chick. Like
it honestly makes me want to rewatch Batman the animated series, bro. R.I.P. Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, the
original voice of Batman.
That mid '90s, the all '90s Batman, all '90s.
Only criticism I have is that opening is dog shit. It's like when they were first playing with CGI, and it was terrible.
The nigga say
terrible. But other than that, though,
the nigga Batman dipped down the alley real quick. He say.
Yeah, you put the cape on.
Stand up on the motherfucker.
It was so bad, so bad. But that was so good. Such a good show. Such a good show. Which, speaking of, that brings me to actually one of my favorite movies of the year. Also, The Batman with Robert Pattinson. Now listen, he was a great Batman. Mm-hmm. Shitty Bruce Wayne. Shitty Bruce Wayne. He makes it like Bruce Wayne is just sad all the time. I thought Christian Bale was the best like Bruce Wayne. But Robert Pattinson was a great Batman. Batman.
So what I appreciated the most, words, use them, about that Batman because I ended up getting it on Amazon Prime and watching it.
Oh, nice.
I liked how they made it reality.
Yeah.
It was closer to reality than any other Batman I've ever watched.
Yeah.
That's what I liked the most. Yeah, there was stuff where he had money so he can afford to do shit. But you also got to remember this: Bruce Wayne is a master of all fucking kung fu. The nigga is the best. He's actually the second best detective in the DC universe. Bubbles the monkey that works with Constantine is actually the best detective.
Bubbles the monkey.
Yeah, he's a monkey detective that he wears a trench coat and a hat. Like he's a coat. And
I know who you're talking about,
yeah.
but because Batman's nickname is literally the greatest detective. Yeah, that's how I was like.
He's the second best.
Okay.
Second best.
Okay, second best.
There's a monkey. There's a better detective than him.
Okay.
I just like that. That was my favorite part. It was so realistic, and I was like, Robert Pattinson. Okay, I don't see Shimmery in the sun, motherfucker, no more. I see Batman. Like,
yeah,
I go Batman.
I do like Batman. I don't see him in Twilight no more. Yeah. Which is thank God.
The costume though, that nigga, his Batman costume was actually my favorite Batman costume.
I mean, definitely better than George Clooney's with the nipples on it.
Yeah, and then I like how they called Vin Diesel and asked Vin Diesel to borrow one of the cars from the set of Fast and the Furious for the Batmobile.
Really, I didn't know that. Really?
No, they really didn't. I'm making a joke because it looked like the car that Vin Diesel used in I think Fast 9 when he was like, I want you to take this and this and create a love child for me. And the nigga had a Challenger, like a 87 Challenger with a roll cage on it, and he drove that whole down a mountain and shit. That nigga made it seem like if you just hold on to the top of your car, you're not gonna die in a crash like that. Like yeah, but that's what I like. I like that they.
That's because he's that jacked.
Yeah,
he's just jacked.
I like how they told you like when he was building the car. It's like this is the engine. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, this is dope. It's an actual fucking.
Yeah, because he pointed at 3 cars, right? And they're like, oh, which one do you want? He's like, I want all of them.
I want all of them.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Which actually brings me. Speaking of Dewey Johnson, Dwayne. One of the worst movies I've seen this year.
Oh, okay.
Black Adam, bro. Oh my god. DC, stop letting me down, bro. They have listen.
They fired. They canceled that. They're not going any further with any of those movies.
DC compared.
They're redoing the whole shit.
Yeah, thank God. And Warner Brothers is finally saying, bro, that they're gonna stop having a creative input. Because I honestly think it's Warner Brothers fucking a lot of that shit up. But listen, DC compared to Marvel, and I'll go to my grave saying this. DC is better than Marvel. As far as storylines in the animated series, their animated series is way better than anything Marvel ever put out, and their comics are way better.
Yes,
but Marvel movies, hand down, has the crown, and that upsets me, bro. Because DC's better.
From selecting actors to portray the characters, from the actors actually reading the comics of because a lot of the Marvel characters read their characters' comic books just to
John Bernthal reading all the Punisher comics.
Which was that. Best Punisher I've ever seen. Mel Gibson's brother was just as good, but best Punisher I've ever seen.
Yeah, John Bernthal.
He was one of my favorite ones. That oh my goodness, homie was. Oh my! I was scared.
It was great.
I was like, I never want to meet that Frank Castle.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not a real big fan of Marvel, but like I said, their movies are good.
The Daredevil they did was good too, and I don't know why they canceled his show. That actor outside of Ben Affleck was actually phenomenal.
I didn't think Ben Affleck's was that good. The new guy was better. I thought.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I think they brought Styx back from Styx? No, Styx was in Elektra with old girl with Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner. That's who Styx was in. But Styx was in, which was what I also liked. They brought Styx back in Daredevil so that you could see that Styx was still in there.
Yeah, but Black Adam just dog shit. Son. I was so excited for it too, right? Because it came down to we could watch Black Adam or we were gonna watch Black Panther. Obviously, I got outvoted, so we went to go watch Black Panther. And I was like, oh, maybe we could come next weekend or some shit like that. We'll watch Black Adam.
Yeah.
Just waiting for it to come out HBO Max. Watch it on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Waste of 2+ hours of my life, bro. I was so upset. Listen, the story was okay. It was all right, but the movie just in total was not good, bro. Just not good.
So I was excited when I saw the trailers.
Me too.
I was excited when I saw the trailers because they had been talking about this for years. He was your boy was supposed to have been Black Adam. He was supposed to have been did that shit, and that's what I like the most. That they finally did it, and he even said that he was like, we worked so hard over the years to get this done, but because you gotta think about this, he was still making all of them. he was still making all of the other movies, like, you know, for what movies? Fast
and
movies.
Furious. Yeah.
So that you know he was busy, so he couldn't really work on it like that. But all I saw in this movie, in the trailers, when I actually sat down and kind of like watched the trailers instead of like, oh my god, Black Adam, was literally The Rock.
Yeah.
I was like, it's The Rock.
The other thing that I hate that DC did, bro, is, you know, Henry Cavill, Superman.
Yes.
They fired him, bro. I'm like, bro, first off, best Superman. And then you just
I
fired
saw
him?
that shit. I saw that they fired him. They let him go. Which it brings tears to my eyes just a little bit, just because he went to school with his nephew, because his nephew was telling everybody my uncle's Superman, and nobody believed him. So he went to school with his nephew and was like,
that's dope. But I just, bro, again, just DC sometimes makes such like dumbass decisions that I'm like, what are y'all doing, bro?
They want you to know that they really don't give a fuck about what you want as a viewer. They try. Truthfully though, I think this is good because this will give new kids. I think they use Robert Pattinson as the
new Batman.
Yeah, the project, the prototype, because bringing in a younger artist to reach a different crowd of people. Because a lot of people went and saw that Batman because it was Robert Pattinson. And a lot of people also went to go see it because it was Zoe Kravitz. That bitch is hot.
Yeah,
hot. Just in case people don't know, that's Lenny Kravitz's daughter, obviously. Yeah. And then I can't remember her name.
She was in something else. What else was she in?
Dope.
Dope. That's what it is. She was in Dope.
Yep.
I also saw that movie this year. It was pretty good. I like that movie
Dope
also.
Was dope. Dope was dope.
Dope was dope.
That's funny as shit.
Dope. You got any more movies, babe? Give me one more.
One more?
Give me one more.
Damn.
Tell me, those are only three I could think of this year, bro. For me, was The Grinch, The Barbarian, and Batman. And then, oh shit, I said one more. Oh, well, Black Adam being terrible. That was the other one I said.
Yeah, that was the only other
that one was just because it was so bad I had to mention it.
I'm not gonna lie, though. The watching, what was I think it was called Norseman.
Oh, yeah, you did say that one.
Norseman.
Yeah.
Norseman was nice.
And listen, I love Vikings and shit like that, so I definitely wanted to go see that movie. But, bro, I'm so turned off by, like, just how much money it costs to go to the movies now that I don't want to go to the movies no more, bro.
Oh, actually, I went and saw the last installment of Halloween. It wasn't bad.
I saw that one when it came out on Hulu. It was alright.
Jamie Lee
where
Curtis,
they finally killed.
Yeah, finally killed him, put him in a meat grinder.
Yeah, that was rough.
Shit was. I was like, you know what? Maybe.
Like, I saw that new Hellraiser. That shit was pretty garbage.
I didn't see the new Hellraiser.
Pretty garbage. Don't waste your time. Honestly, it's not that good. I mean, the original was better, but. You know what I'm saying? I think that about a lot of movies, though. I think a lot of these remakes kind of suck, but that one was pretty good. You already know what I mean?
Yeah, no, okay, something I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw you searching frantically. I'm like, what's going on over there?
Oh, yeah, no. I gotta make sure to take my little medication.
Oh, no, you alright, man. But, no, yeah, man, I just... Like I said, that a lot of these new remakes, I just can't get into it, bro. Like, the new Hellraiser was
Quentin Tarantino said this is the worst time for the era of movies because, and this was said actually by Ellen Page, my professor who taught me how to watch movies back in 2011, that we're living in the era of remakes where everybody's just going to keep remaking movies. Also, the same thing with music. But, I mean...
Nobody's really doing anything original right now.
Because everything, also you gotta think about this, because of the lockdown and shit, a lot of people have moved over to TV shows, which is why because I just watched in all honesty, if the Lord of the Rings, the
Rings of Power,
that shit was nice.
Really? I keep hearing terrible things about it.
People say the people who don't like it, that I know who don't like it, read the books, because there's prequels, so... I like it because I like movies like that because you get to see somebody's adaptation of the book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And from my experience watching any of the Lord of the Rings series, the shit has been phenomenal. I like fantasy shit like that.
I might have to give it a watch then, man, because I just recently rewatched The Boys on Amazon, and I just rewatched Breaking Bad. Oh, Breaking Bad's still so good, dude.
I wanted to restart that with Addie. Because we watch TV shows together, you know, we watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures together, and that shit was...
That's anime for those uncultured swine.
Yeah, who don't know, that's JoJo go hard. Like, that's my... She like the stands, bro. Those stands go hard as fuck, nigga.
Yeah. I'm watching Chainsaw Man right now as far as, like, anime goes.
Somebody told me
and then the new season of My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. It's one of those, like, classic, like, pervert heroes, basically.
Okay, see, because like I told somebody, I was like, nah, dog. It's probably when I end up reading, because like a lot of the ones, a lot of anime that I started watching, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna read it. I don't watch it no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you have Funimation, like if you guys have Funimation or Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
check out Overlord.
Oh,
Great anime, bro. Great anime.
Overlord 2014, maybe later than that. I can't remember exactly when it actually came out and when they put this list up. But there's a top 10 countdown for brutalist deaths in an anime, and there's a death in there, and Overlord that is number one in that countdown on several countdowns, because that nigga.
Yeah.
I was like,
that shit was incredible, dog. Also, another good DC show, if you guys want to watch it, HBO Max, Doom Patrol. Like I said, bro, DC does such good TV shows, animated series.
I don't like any of DC's TV shows.
Really? Well, see, I haven't seen Titans, so I can't speak on that one. But, like...
Take that back. I like Titans.
Really? I haven't seen it yet.
Titans is nice.
Yeah?
Titans is nice. Yes. It's, for me, it's the costumes. It's because it's how...
Does it still have Starfire, Raven,
Yes. You remember
Robin?
they raised all the cane about Starfire being black?
Wait, what?
Starfire's black, and she's black in this one.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they was like, why is she black?
Really?
Yeah, bro.
See, they kind of got that with a lot of shit, though, where they're like... Because you remember when Ryan Reynolds played Green Lantern, and everybody was like... His original name is John... I can't remember his last name right now. John something, and he's a black guy.
Yeah.
They're like, why the fuck is Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern?
Yeah, like...
Which... Also, Ryan Reynolds regrets doing that movie, which he showed it was a terrible movie.
Yeah, he had to be Hal Jordan because he was a white one. I really... Truthfully,
and there was a lot of Green Lanterns also. So
there's a shit ton of Green. There's I think the ones I know, 2 black Green Lanterns, 1 Latino woman Green Lantern, 3 white dudes from Earth. Yeah, so that's how many. But a
lot of different ones.
Yeah, bro. Like they could choose whatever Green Lantern, but like I really want to see like either. At first, I wanted to see Tyrese's Green Lantern before he started.
Really?
Before he started crying, because this is when he was like peak Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay, like when he was like, when he was dead.
And niggas would start petitioning for that shit. They was like, oh, we want. It
would have definitely been interesting, I'll say that.
But then somebody said they wanted to see Idris Elba's Green Lantern.
Not with how old he is right now, I won't want to see him.
But for Jon Stewart, he could be the older Jon Stewart, but it wouldn't make sense because he would have to already be an established Green Lantern.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So for me, that's the thing that would like... I mean, I like Idris Elba, and plus he actually does have like real like martial arts training, so I think they can do some cool shit.
And he's an actual DJ.
Yeah, Idris Elba's just dope all the way around. Love Idris Elba.
He got this song called "Bossy" with another.
I've seen it on TikTok. I haven't actually like heard the whole song.
The song is good as shit. he spits a verse on that hell too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's cool as shit. I like it.
That's funny as fuck, yo. But I want to appreciate you for coming on. Dan's going to be also on another episode that we're going to do together with Slim.
Fuck I am.
Yeah, we're getting a lot loaded up right now. I appreciate you being the first one back after my hiatus.
You know what I'm saying? I might come late, but I show up, motherfucker.
Yeah, originally it was supposed to start at 6:30. I think we started at like 7:30.
Yeah, bro. Cause
CPT.
But I'm gonna be honest. I got off work. I was like, let me go home and put on my Block Talk shirt. So I did that. And then I got on the road, and I was like, dog, this shit is really stop and go. Why is it stop and go? And then we started driving, and then I had to remember, I was like, yo,
a lot of people going out of town right now.
Christmas is on fucking Sunday.
Yeah, a lot of people going out of town right now.
Because I keep forgetting nobody's in school right now. I'm trying to figure out why I'm seeing kids at work. I'm like, why you
No, son, listen. So I drive for a living, for those of y'all that don't know, most of the time. And Monday, I still saw kids going to school. I was like, what the fuck?
They probably had like a half week or some shit.
Well, for some school districts, Monday was their last day, and I was like, why is this a thing? I was like, why is this happening?
I'll see y'all Monday. Nigga, what? I'm not coming to school Monday.
Bro, I would not have showed up. I'm like, bitch, please.
You thought.
Yeah. Like, I wish I might type shit. I was like, what?
You find a nigga like me on school on the only day I gotta come to school in the week. I'm not.
That's like senior skip day. Everybody shows up and then skips. I'm like, why the fuck would I come?
Yeah, nah, like... Senior skip day, when I had my senior skip day, this my mom told me the day before. Or not even the day before, she told me a week before. She was like, hey, are you going to school on senior skip day? I was like, do I have to? She was like, your grades are good. No. And I was like, well, I'm staying home.
I mean, honestly, for me, every day was senior skip day, but...
This nigga here. I couldn't do that, bro. Sharonda and Ronzel, them niggas don't play, especially Ronzel, big ass. We call that nigga the Dark Knight.
Well, my senior year, I had already left home and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Different
I was doing whatever the
lifestyle.
fuck I wanted.
Yeah, nah, we call my dad the Dark Knight.
That's hilarious.
That nigga, when I tell you, bro, this nigga, he used to, so he send us to bed, we'll be in bed, this nigga would just pull up on us. He'd stand in the hallway in complete darkness for 45 minutes and listen to us just talk shit to each other.
Bro.
I thought y'all niggas supposed to be asleep. We like, damn, nigga, who the fuck you come?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tommy has the best stories about getting in trouble by his parents. Tommy has the best stories, bro. They had me dying laughing. Shout out to TJ, man. He just be having me
Shout out
rolling,
my boy
telling me
Tommy.
stories about his family.
Hell yeah.
They're the best, bro. I love his mom too.
My
Shout
pops
out.
be laughing at the stories I be telling on Splash World. He's like, I remember them shits you be talking about.
Yeah, that's just hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that's gonna do it for this episode right here, man. But be on the lookout next week. I think I might put out the single episode with Slim, and then the week after that, I'm gonna put out the episode where we're together.
Bet.
And then I'm gonna have Gaio on soon. Also, by the time this comes out, I did a guest spot on Dead Jester Productions. That episode comes out on the 28th. We talked about the World Cup and shit like that. So
Yeah,
if you
go
like the
check
World
that shit
Cup,
out.
go check it out. We also talked a little bit about how much I hated Black Adam because I can't stop telling everybody how much I hated it.
I hated Wakanda Forever. And then I saw the punk ass mayor in the Galleria. My sister was like, no, because the nigga I saw.
Sylvester Turner?
Yeah, I saw this for the man. Dog. So the nigga pulled up. It was. I just saw a cameraman. I was like, oh, somebody important in here. And then my dad was like, oh, it's the mayor. And I was like, fuck that nigga. My sister's like, damn, nigga, that's your mayor. I was like, fuck that punk ass nigga. He gave every goddamn body a key to the motherfucking city. Like, what the fuck have they done for the city?
That's funny, yo. Also, I did, what's the name of her podcast? Block Squad with Lil Waka and Diesel. So it's
I like that name.
it's a SoundCloud podcast. So
Okay.
if y'all want to check it out, it's only available on SoundCloud. It's called Block Squad.
Okay.
And it's Lil Waka and Diesel. It's this young lady and her
Lil Waka
boyfriend.
and Diesel, that's crazy.
And I was talking about prison and trauma on there a lot. So if y'all want to get a little bit more into my mind, I guess, you go check that shit out. It's a little bit more serious, but I had a lot of fun. Hopefully I can have Lil Waka and Diesel on here soon.
Yeah,
Big shout out.
Dude, the hell yeah. I don't know who y'all are, but y'all sound like very interesting people. So
Yeah, they're like a young couple and shit like that, and it's definitely they're very interesting. They have a lot of like interesting ideas.
I can't do shit like that. Hattie's like a background girlfriend, and I don't mean that shit the way it came out, but like I mean like there are people who have businesses, you know what I'm saying, and it's like a husband and wife, and the husband is the nigga you always see.
Yeah.
But that nigga don't check the books.
Type
That
shit.
nigga
She
don't
does all
check
the
the
shit to keep shit running in the background.
Yeah. That's what I mean by background. She the background girlfriend. Like you know what I'm saying? I can run the business, I can come up with ideas, but she gonna be crunching the numbers. She gonna be keeping up with the receipts and like you type shit. Cause like she was like,
That's what you need though. You need somebody to compliment you.
But it's just she said she was like, if you need me to do that, I can do it. She was like, even if you need me to post for Splash World, I can do it. And I was like,
That's what's up though.
well, Slim's already good. And I was like,
But just the offer though was great.
when I told her, I was like, I'm gonna need you. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna need you, but right now I want to set it up myself, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as I'm setting it up, you can be learning it with me, and then I'll be like, okay, this is your baby.
Yeah, take care of that.
Take
So
care.
before we get out of here though, real quick, man, go ahead and tell everyone where they can find you, social media, podcast,
shit.
all that shit.
All right, I'm gonna fuck y'all up because y'all not ready for this. All right, so I'm Pineapple Dan, man. You can fucking get me wherever. If you type in Pineapple Dan on Twitter, you're not gonna find shit. It's turn the V, the A to a V. But Instagram is gonna be LSA_TK. Splash_world_radio.
Wait, no, I thought it was splash.world.radio, right?
That splash.world.radio. Sorry, bro. I got a lot of shit to remember, bro. And then if you type in Splash World or just Splash dot, it'll literally pop up first.
It is world with a U because you are in our world.
Yeah, hey, you know.
I listen every week.
Hey,
I listen every week.
let's go. Platforms. We're gonna be on Anchor, Spotify, Amazon Music, Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Facebook. Damn, there's more than that's one more I missed. Fuck it. Podvines. And Podvines, you can leave comments. So if you like something, leave a fucking comment. If you wanna even get in contact with us and just chill or possibly come on the podcast and you got some shit to talk about. Keywords, got some shit to talk about.
It's just actually a lot harder than people think.
Yeah, bro, because, like, you don't understand the amount of research I have to do on shit. Like,
Yeah.
like
And be on the lookout. I will be on Splash World Radio soon. We're doing a Texas episode.
Hey,
Big shout out Houston,
hell yeah.
Houston,
Yeah.
Austin, Dallas, Fort Worth, El Paso, Amarillo, the whole state, man.
all y'all niggas near and far, we love y'all.
Which, by the way, hold on, real quick. I gotta give a shout out, bro. That Mexican OT, rapper out of Texas, son. nasty.
Nasty.
I'm talking nasty. He's been releasing these chop not slops.
Uh-huh.
He's got one called Maine that has the sample of Maine. Yeah, he's on Spotify. He's on YouTube. He's got a visualizer on there. That Mexican OT, big fucking shout out. He's blowing up right now. He just did the No Jumper. That Mexican OT, and he's blowing up right now. He just did No Jumper with Adam 22. Apparently he's got a beef with Peso. Which, if it comes down to them two niggas, fuck Peso.
Yo, no, I seen this nigga. On motherfucking Instagram.
He's so dope, bro. Kick Dope Click. Man, his music. You a street nigga? Fuck with that Mexican OT, man. Make sure to give him a listen. Real talk.
You know it's real.
Give him a listen, man.
Yeah,
real talk.
You. Look, and I
blow his shit up.
I followed you, and then where the bill at? They don't got a bill on this nigga.
They should have a bill on it. Don't they? Does Spotify for all their artists?
I wish. I'll turn.
I got the follow. I'm subscribed to his YouTube. He be bangers, bro.
Because they got a verified check, so the nigga's verified.
Yeah, he's got bangers.
Know what it is, baby.
Yeah. But y'all make sure to go check out Dan on Splash World Radio, man. Make sure to listen to the podcast Splash World Radio. It's all love.
Splash.world.radio and the U for the O because you are in our world. Come on, people.
Yeah. And as always, brother, thank you so much for coming, man.
Hey,
much love,
big dog. It's all love, you know what I'm saying? To come out here with the Block Talk. We're going to be having merch drop. We're going to have patches. We're going to have stickers, you know what I'm saying?
Let's fucking go, yo. We'll see y'all next week.